Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I'm Nersi. Today we are looking at Expeditions. From Stonemaier Games, it plays 1 to 5 players and plays in 60 to 90 minutes. Now please note that I served as a lead playtester in the game and the components shown are from the Ironclad edition. So what it's about, Expeditions is a new deck and engine building worker placement game set in the Scythe universe. So players are one of 6 heroes exploring Siberia where meteorite fragments have spread corruption across the land. Now each turn players move their activation marker and take the actions left uncovered, including moving their mech around the modular board to uncover new destinations, playing cards to gain power and guile, and using matching colored workers to activate abilities, and gathering to enact effects of the space where their mech landed. Now the cards include items which you can use to upgrade your board to get permanent bonuses, meteors which can be melded to gain increasing one-time rewards, and quests which can be solved in their matching locations for rewards. Now players can also spend power and guile to vanquish corruption tokens on their space, opening up additional gathering effects. Now players boast to place glory tokens for completing objectives such as solving quests, gaining cards, and vanquishing corruption, and the game ends when a player places their 4th glory token, with each one being worth more points the more quests you've completed. The player with the most points wins. So what I like, the game has a sandbox feel much like the original Scythe did, with several ways to gain glory, so you're never without options, particularly because completing the boasting objectives means you have to do the other activities that'll still gain you other benefits like building out your engine. And the game also keeps some of the aspects that many folks enjoyed about Scythe, such as the mix and match asymmetric abilities of the heroes and their mechs, the ability to upgrade your actions, and while adding some exploration and variable map setup that they were missing from the original Scythe. And as always, Jacob Rosalski's fantastic art, including some great new pieces, remain as appealing and evocative as ever. So, points to consider. Though this game is billed as a sequel to Scythe, it is much more accurate to consider it another very different game in the Scythe 1920 plus universe. So the gameplay is unique, and you should understand that before you go in expecting more of the resource management and conflict tension of Scythe, both of which are absent here. And in fact, while Scythe was often a game of threatening other players with military might, there's very little player interaction in this game, with the only conflict really come from blocking each other and landing in the same spaces, and drafting cards before other players can. And the game does have some sort of cosmic horror theme with meteorites awakening an ancient terror and members of the lost expedition you're pursuing becoming possessed, but none of that really comes across in the gameplay. So like the possessed workers are really just another color worker that you can just use, and none of the glory objectives have you do anything to uncover the fate of the expedition. So in summary, it keeps some of the great elements of Scythe by adding new ones, but it is decidedly not a direct sequel to Scythe itself. It has a great sandbox feel that always lets you make forward progress even though there's very little player interaction. And it's got beautiful thematic artwork from Jacob Rosalski, though most of the game's thematic elements don't come across in the gameplay. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.